Hello, butterflies. Can you hear me? Intense full moon tonight. How are you feeling? Can you hear my voice? I look crazy, but it's full moon. How are you feeling with the full moon active? I want to... Oh my god, yeah, the energy is crazy. A lot of people are having breakdowns, but yes, the one who did the work, let's say, we are feeling really good. I mean, I'm feeling really peaceful and like in the zen like never before. But not everyone is feeling peaceful. Are you feeling peaceful? How are you feeling? So Lisa is feeling peaceful, that's good. For who have some calm in the rocks, good. So we are all feeling in the zen tonight. I know some people are feeling a little bit frustrated, let's say. I mean, I don't know you guys, but like my libido or sexual energy is going mad. But that it's one side effect of the full moon. Sexual energy through the roof. Hello, Marisa. How have you been feeling? Hyper focused, that's good, yeah. There is a reason if we are feeling this calmness as well. I truly felt today that there was a kind of time reality collapsing. This mass awakening, anyway, a lot of people are taking back their focus. So a lot of people are not giving their focus, their mental focus to this 3D narrative, the war and all the bullshit. And so I think something is collapsing, like whoever it's keeping the show running, they don't really know what to do, because without our intentions or without our focus, all that narrative is pointless. Politics and whatever the fuck, like if people are not involved, something is shifting like big time, like big time. Let me ask some question to the cards. Is any message for the collective? Oh wow, so balancing masculine and feminine. Yeah, I think inside each one of us, or globally even, the feminine needs to rise, people. There is nothing to do about that. The feminine is the secret. The feminine is everything. And we have been functioning, we have a whole society working in masculine energy. And now we are finally balancing it out. So it's big shit. It's happening inside of us and globally. Inside of us because we finally see that we've been functioning and having a lifestyle that come from this over masculine perspective. You know, all of us, we've been pushed in being overly masculine, behaving, doing, achieving, fast, quick, proving. Like, we are surrendering. We're understanding that it's not functional to live only in that energy, on the go, running, etc. There is no worry, beautiful. No worry. There is no worry. Worry and fear doesn't exist no more. Not now. If they exist, they are a projection of your mind. There is nothing to worry. It's only to embrace. The card that came out are really pretty. So this is a wish. Basically indicates a wish. And because I asked something for the collective, it's like a wish coming true. And it's funny that we said masculine and feminine, because this card is as above, so below. It's the tree of life. And then there is a bouquet of flower. It's like we gotta get a present, a wish coming true. And it's like as above, so below, which is very... Let me ask a few specifications about this, because it's not really clear though. Yeah. You see, like the woman have the answer. So the feminine energy is it contains the knowledge, which is incredible. It's like the path to follow. Can you see all those streets? Like, the woman knows. something I'm telling you, like, I don't know, it's almost like we're suspended. It's almost like we are wrapped up in a cocoon of I don't know what. It's very magical, it's very dense, it's very mystical. I don't know if you can feel that, but it's like, and I've been behaving such in different ways, like, than my normal self. I don't know if you had similar, but I've just been behaving really different. Really different. Like, I don't allow anything to come into my existence. Hello. Like, anything that emerged, if it's, I don't know, fear, paranoia, or or like even things outside, like people that I meet, I just speak my truth so bluntly, and people start to obey. And I was like, oh my god, since when did I have this power? Like, they literally obey to me. I don't know if that happened to you too. But like, I just speak it. If in the past I was afraid of something, I don't know, something shifted. Like, I'm just like, da 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 da. This is like this is like this I don't like. This is, and people just obey. And I'm like, oh gosh, in what fucking timeline did I just jump on? Like, I think I'm anchored, and like what I say, it's low, you get me? It's like, it's not in, you know, I don't mistreat no one, but it's like, yes, no, this I like, this I don't like. And usually people in the past used to snap at me, and instead now they obey. So, conviction, yeah. I feel we are being asked to step into our power more and just to decide that you choose how the things are evolving around you, I guess. Or anyway, you choose most of it. Like, even I had people, you know, telling me, for example, I don't know, oh, I've got trouble sleeping. It's like, no, you don't have trouble sleeping. It's just your body wants to sleep sometime, and sometimes your body doesn't want to sleep. So it's how you see it, it's how you perceive it. It's like, why do you have to perceive that you got trouble sleeping? You don't have trouble sleeping, you just, your body wants to stay up and sing or paint or looking at the stars or doing a feet massage or a mask to yourself. It's like, you don't necessarily have trouble sleeping just because your body doesn't want to sleep. Just say that your body doesn't want to sleep. You get me? So everything, the key is how you read it. You get me? Can I have a card for the collective? Yeah, listen to your body. And sometimes it's not that the body, you know, it's like sometimes the body wants to do his own shit. You don't have to interpret it always like a problem. Or like people that will say, oh my god, I'm not hungry in this period, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like, nothing is wrong with you. Like, your body just is not hungry in this period. Your body doesn't want to sleep in this period. It's fine, it's good, you good. Oh, nice. So for some of you, there is some mental things, okay, that are taking a new approach. So it's like either you are at the end of some mental cycle and like the sun is coming in. It's quite slow, so probably in this year, let's say, in this year, some mental shit, it's finishing, and it's slow, but it is emotionally fulfilling. The sun, so take your time, you know, there are phases and cycle ends and cycle starts. Many of us are closing cycle. Closing cycle means doing shit that is no longer needed. Like I stopped smoking weed and I stopped smoking tobacco, and I stopped to see people that I was not meant to see. I stopped worrying about shit that I really was not meant to carry on worrying. Or just way that, like, many of us are closing shit that we really no longer serve us. And the fruits will come. You will reap the fruit of this. Look, the devil upside down. We are seeing the things that before used to keep us bound to shit. We are actually free judgment, you see, because for some time, you know, we like to feel the victim, and I'm the first. We like to feel the victim, like, of the situation, of the circumstances. But the truth is that you need to get over your own shit, essentially. And you cannot escape the judgment. Like, yes, we can hide ourselves behind things, but there is a point that you no longer can hide. Like, it's like somebody that, I don't know, complain all the time about being like unhealthy or overweight. It's like, well, if you keep eating shit, you can't expect that, you know. Or like if you keep worrying all the time in your head, and you worry and you worry and you worry and you worry and you worry, it's like, well, it's clear that worrying is not fixing anything. So we just get attached to bullshit, and we are closing cycle. And when you do, you receive, you know, you receive, like, the sun appears immediately. Thank you for tapping the screen, by the way, guys, and sharing my live. I appreciate that. Let's see what else it's saying. Have you got any message for the people in here? Oh my goodness! Oh, lovely. What the fuck? Who is in my life today? You guys. Showing my real color is hard. Never be afraid to show your authenticity, right? Never. Please, people. Hello, everyone. So the card says that there is literally, like, I'm not even joking, while I was telling all of this. So, oh, hello, Chris. You late? So we have, like, happiness, wish fulfillment, and victory, right? With commitment. So what the shit that I've just been saying, like, I speak, and then the card just confirmed. So there is gonna be literally, like, wish fulfillment and victories with a commitment. And that is the commitment I was saying before. Look, they might seek, this is like secret deception. Deception. The C word? What C word? What are you talking about? So, when you keep yourself under deception and like confusion, you get me? Like you deceive yourself. No. Like a little bit of magic, commitment, and bam, you have victory and like wish fulfillment. Oh, commitment. Yeah, commitment in a sense, I mean, not in a sense of, you know, commit to yourself. Like, you know, commit to, it's like you are your own savior, my friend. You are your own fucking savior. If you are waiting for who? For God? In Italy we say aiutati che Dio ti aiuta, which means help yourself and then God will do it for you. It's a way old way of saying. It's like you start and then God come along. You get me? It's funny, but it's actually a real way of. It's actually a real thing. Aiutati che Dio ti aiuta. So you help yourself, and then God come down and will do the rest. You get me? And yeah, self-fulfilling prophecy. I've helped myself so much. Jesus. I'm waiting for a big result because let's see. Any other message? Any other message for my collective in here? Have you got any question specific? Well, oh, all right. Yeah, so I'm telling you, it's gonna be increasingly difficult for you to stick around drama, argument, gossiping, competition, jealousy, like you're gonna feel shit, literally. If you like toxic people and situation and family brainwash. I don't know if you have family or dynamics. Yeah, it's like have the like see through the bullshit, okay? You can see between good and bad, you can see through everything, and like this kind of energy, it's really not it's not the energy that you want to deal with. It's like you have 3 wands, you have 3 friends or 3 situations. Be careful which one you pick, because, like, yeah. Yes, I'm Italian. You are asked to use your discernment, because it's gonna get increasingly difficult. You will feel like this at some point if you don't really pick and choose what kind of people are around, or you hang around, or the energy that you might even absorbing that you're not even like totally aware of, you know. The last question for this deck, and then I can ask the... I lost it. We all lose it. It's not a real family, unfortunately. I wish they were. I miss them, but they're really not functional. They're not functioning. Yeah, like, it's the chair. You will take yourself away. Otherwise, you will feel like paralyzed and just in a bed. And instead, we are looking for this. We are looking for harmony, ideas, taking water to make fertile other shit. Like, we're not using water on water again, do we? Are we dumb? No, we take water for other things to grow. Can you see? Like, here, this water is like pouring on dry soil. Yeah, you cannot control somebody else's reality. Like, I'm really upset, and I've been healing still. Like, last week, there are things that still my family do that makes me cringe, or makes me it triggers me, right? Our family are the best people, I guess, to trigger us. And I've been trying to heal from those wounds for a long time, and they still emerge after a while. And it's all about integration, because it's not their fault. They have been doing the best that they can according to the trauma that they themselves received, and a society that was really limited. Like, if you see the difference between just 100 years, it's not a lot, is it? Like 100 fucking years. And yet, my grandma, she died, she was 91. And I mean, she got brought up with all sorts of trauma. She couldn't speak, she couldn't say. The women were less. It was all about working over, like, they were slaves. They didn't have no money. Like, we need to be, like, you just have compassion in your heart for the fact that they are heavily brainwashed and they have stuff that they haven't dealt themselves. You get me? So it's not about holding grudges or being angry at them, but it's just about, like, we drop it because it's not your battle. you know. It's not anymore your fucking battle. Like, it's not your traumas, it's not your shit. You received it because you received it, but like, we're free now. We're free. We are more elevated. We are more aware. We're conscious. We respect our voice, our rights, our passion, the freedom of speech and expression, and so, you know, we just really, we look at them with compassion. It still hurts, because it still hurts sometimes. Like, when I think about, there is a lot of injustice that we can hold on to, you know, like, oh my god, but they did this, but they did that, they did this, they did this. Yes, I know, girl, I know. They did this, and they did that to you. But we chose this, you get me? We chose this. Yeah. Oh, for some of you, your hard work in something is gonna pay off. And when you move away from some shit, you will like receive a kind of collaboration or some, when you walk away from some stuff that perhaps you don't need. I see the moon here. It's like some deceptions. The hard work is paying off. So I don't know if any of you had any project or something of that kind. This is the shaman one. Healers. Hi. Do you know them? Oh god. I've been trying to remove some. I see, for me, even the wounded healer shit. I did a ritual the other day and I was like, I surrender even that thing. Like, I just want to go in heaven. Like, I want to create my heaven on earth. I'm not here to save no one apart from myself. I'm sorry. Oh god. Right. Awaken other to receive. Yeah, that is more what, yeah. Awaken other to receive, and mostly to move past the illusions and deception that we create and we got induced, we got conditioned. Yeah. Right, so those one dropped like completely. Poof, poof, poof. And this is no one chose the family. Oh, I chose my family. I do not speak for other people, but believe me, I chose my family because I love them and I hate them at the same time. So, dream and journey. So some of you have been asked to take some note about your dreams because they might be trying to tell you something. So it's funny because it came out with she-wolves, which is unleash the wild within, and drums are typical for unleashing something, especially the wild within. And now I feel like somebody is touching me. This is very weird. So yeah, some of you dreams can have a significant message, and something about drums and music and unleashing the wild within. Some of you forgot their wild side. Some of you are getting too serious. Some of you are not loosening up inside your body. This life is not that serious. Use drums, become wild a little, let yourself go a little. Yeah, put some shamanic drums in the evening when you come home and just let yourself move a little. And then we have Haunter. Track down your fear and desire. This is a very beautiful card. Track down your fear and desire. Let me see. Track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings. When you find them, you will find your desire too. Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. When you track down your fears, you actually find your desire. And I know this sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Behind any fear that you have is because there is the real desire. You get me? The Hunter card is based on the Celtic god Cernus. Oh my god, I read really bad in English, so just forgive me, alright? I look like a baby girl trying to read, but yeah. He's the stag god of the wild and represent both the haunted and the haunted. Oh god, this is so cool. Because you are the haunted and the haunted, because what is haunting you, you understand? Like what you are running from is you. Oh god, thank you, Spirit. This card is really cute. So, similarly, the Haunter helps you to connect with an energy that it's both fearful and fearless. Your fear are the only things that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. So you have to come face to face with them. The Haunter does with wild animals and go beyond them, as the Haunter does with the wild animals and go beyond them. Instead of being haunted down by your own fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the Haunter. You are being given right now the strength and confidence to do so. Use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadow. You are here to realize your fullest potential. But this can only occur when you step up and do what is needed to be done. If this card appears, you have the opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bringing closure to a situation that has been haunting you. What did we say earlier? If you are a man or identify as a man, this card represents your masculinity, an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are a female, this card represents your capacity to be stronger and powerful and overcome any limitation. Right, let me see the she-wolf. But the she-wolf is all about unleash the wild within. So how do you unleash your wild within? Let's read the actual thingy. Well, the way I unleash the wild within is better I don't suggest it to you because I'm wild. Right, so let your wild side come up and out. Unleash your talent and your desire. She-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She is the half female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case the pack. Hi. She's wild, unfiltered. She encourages you not to be trapped in any limitation. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown, encourage you to be free and unapologetic beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within you. You forgot how it sounds. Yeah, it's true. Many of us, you forgot how the wild sounds inside of you. We need to resurrect that. We need to resurrect that wild. Let's pick another one. She-wolf isn't real or not. What is? But think about only this question. What is real and what is not is all, both, literally everything. Even this very material card that I'm touching right now, it's real and it's not. If you study quantum physics, it's literally proven that even when you go with the microscope and you go in the micro, at the end of the day, when you reach the smallest, it's empty. There is only empty. So this card is made of emptiness, and yet I can hold it. Because nothing is real and nothing is non-real. Everything is both. All the time. All the fucking time. Everything you see, it's real and non-real. Anything you see, it's good and bad. Everything you see is like above and below. Like everything you see has the two polarity in it. So everything you see has two opposition living inside. It's mad. It's mad. That's why many people that really try to grasp this, they lose their mind. You know why? Because you can't use this to comprehend it. You can't use your brain to comprehend that love is actually hate. They are the same. It's just the opposite expression of the same thing. That's why we cannot have one without the other. It's like when people say, oh, I hate that, or like people would say you judge something or someone, even you think is righteousness. Like, I don't know, you would say, I judge somebody because they killed someone else, or I judge Hitler, or you judge whatever, and then you find out that it was all on purpose, all had a plan, and nothing is actually what you think it is. People lose their mind to understand the non-dualism. You have to lose it, because this little shit that we have inside here is too limited to understand what that means. It's not about above or doesn't matter. Of course, love is up and hate is down. They are the opposition. So it doesn't even matter where they are. I'm saying we both need them. There is a reason if they both exist. And they are the opposite expression of the same thing. Yeah. So another card for the collective, please. Shamanic people. Literally, so many people will lose their mind. Oh, that's nice. So Wim, she came straight away. You're not alone in spirit form. She's with you and you know that. Then we have Winter. Take care of your needs. Some of you are neglecting some of your basic instinct needs. Like literally eating, pampering, some of you need even time alone. Look at the eyes of this cutie pie. Look at the eyes of the cutie pie. It's like, this is your soul. And it's like, are you taking care of me? Your vessel is literally telling you like, I need caress, I need food, I need to go for a walk, I need to sleep. I need everything. Take care of your needs, girl. What are you doing? Take care of this puppy. And then we have always these two cards come out, always, because this is what we're doing. We're moving beyond ancestral patterns. We're moving beyond ancestral patterns. So it's like, okay, let's read this one, because all the time that one is actually... Move beyond the limitation that have been set for you by your family member, your past. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetics and behavioral pattern. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribe that emerged in the planet. They are hunter-gatherer cultures, and ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and balance within the earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that will help you heal and adapt to ever-changing planet, but also understanding of what a spiritual life should be. Do you understand that you are meant, what is a spiritual life? A spiritual life, it means that you conduct your life as a ritual. So when you conduct a life as a ritual, it means that you have breakfast with intention, is a ritual. You wash your face with intention, is a ritual. The elder is the ancestor who come within a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journey that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents reclamation of power. Oh my God, and I'm getting warm. So you are able to move beyond limitation that has been placed upon you from your past and your ancestors. If you have had expectation of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your own family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing from old stories that will bring healing to you and your future lineage. You will be able to heal past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on. Know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry if you received any stepbacks by your ancestors. So, if you had any weird beliefs that was imposed from them, you can get rid of it and choose what you're gonna do with your life. And anything you choose and anything you see, any vision that you have, you can achieve it. You can create something that doesn't even exist yet. And then we have stay rooted and grounded, Earth Guardian. It's so beautiful, this card. This angel, he has like the third eye is totally open, and he is just trying to move with the earth. Everything is seasonal, so everything has a rhythm. Creation itself has a rhythm. If you follow the rhythm of the season, the rhythm of life, dance, anything, you honor the process. You understand the process of creation. It's like when you are pregnant, there is 9 months of fucking rhythm. Different things, different organs get forms in different time. It's beautiful when you move from a masculine perspective, so from your masculine energy to your female energy, your feminine energy. You understand that everything has to be honored. Everything is sacred. Everything is a ritual. Everything has a rhythm. Everything has a pace. And look, 222444. 22:44 now on the clock. Like, there are so many people that have no idea of how the fuck the process of creation works, and I've been coaching many, and some of them I ended up even like arguing and not coaching them no more, because when you don't understand the rhythm of things, when you don't understand, then you expect stuff that is not real. And like when I do my coaching session about career or project, or I have people with career advice and all sorts, and they are like, they tell me, oh, but I want to start that, but if I start, then it's like when you start something, nothing actually is happening. So for example, let's say that you want to start anything, from a business to an idea, to start to paint, to start a fucking art gallery or an Instagram account with picture, anything. I'm literally saying anything. The first steps you make is like you haven't done nothing. Like, making one step towards something is nothing. Because nothing will come from one step. Like, you need to understand how creation works. And people would be like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not gonna start. It's like, even if you start, my friend, nothing is gonna happen really. Because creation doesn't work like that. It's not like taking a poop, you sit down, plop, you done it, finish. Creation doesn't work like that. Creation, it has a flow. You start something, and by doing it, and you become better at it. You discover what is your forte and what is not your forte. You find the things that works and the thing that doesn't work. And some stuff will lead you to failures. Another step will lead you to something. Like, you need to understand how the process of creation work. That's why spirit always tell you, start something even before you are ready, because by the time that the creation start to work, then you will be ready. Yeah, so my private, you can find the link underneath my bio where there is the circle with my face. And we analyze what you need and what are your limiting beliefs. And I generally, depends what you want to do. If it's more about relationship or career, I do career advice, or if it's relationship advice, or I do help to remove blockages and limiting belief in your mind. And also, if you have, I call them demons, but they're not demons. They're just, if you have stagnant energy in your chakra that doesn't allow you to blossom, and they just keep you in a pattern of sufferance, cyclical sufferance. But you can send me an email and we can talk about it a little bit before you book it. But the link is on my bio anyway. Or you can simply join my Insight Timer, which we do private. We do session together in group, and we analyze different people, issues and scenarios together. So, but yeah, essentially, most people doesn't know how creation work, and even your own creation, like the manifestation of yourself. We have been so much programmed in our life that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're not really seeing your real you. You see the product of years and years of conditioning, centuries of conditioning that come from even your ancestor lineages. That's why this fucking elder card always come up every time. There is no one time that I touch this fucking deck and this card doesn't come out. It's because all of us, you look at yourself and you think about your lifestyle, your behavior, what you do, the people you hang out, the job you have, and you think is your choice, and your lifestyle is all a fucking illusion. Most of us are literally the product of our conditioning and our brainwashing and our ancestral bullshit. nobody of us wants to work, people. Like, nobody of us want to do a job that you don't like. That is not natural. We do it because we have been induced to think that the only shit we can do is doing a job that we don't like, and spend 8 hours a day in misery. And people, even myself, I used to, and I made a video about it. Like, I thought for a long time that the fact that I was so career orientated was my light. I thought that the fact that I was shape-shifting and multitask and I could do anything. I opened a massage shop, I did spiritual shit, I did sexy shows online, I was a dominatrix, I've done it all, and I still do a lot of shit. I sing, I do teasing content, like, also, I thought was my light. I thought, I'm just a very talented person. And yes, it's true, I am talented, but I was forced. Because this is what they taught me. They taught me that I wasn't loved how I was. They taught me that I had to constantly shapeshift and adapt to be liked or make money anyway. So even though, yes, I am talented, but not all my talent, I chose them because I really like them. Some of they were just abilities, and I did it for money, or I did it to survive, or I did it for different reasons. And so I really had to take a look at myself and my feminine energy. And my feminine energy was like, actually, the truth is that I'm a cat. Like, I'm a sofa cat. I'm really a homebody. And I love to nurture and make things grow and give love to them. But yet I was induced to become something that, yes, it's me, but it's not really me. It's just because, just because you can do something doesn't mean that you want to, is it? You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. This is what we do, right? I had to switch between jobs because no one is supporting me. So this is what I've done for so long. Nobody was supporting me. And so I had to become the jack of all trades. I had to, because I am fire. Like, I do not work for others. And so, no, I still do it, girl. I still do it, but I'm doing less and less. And I'm trying to decondition myself. And I'm trying to really listen to my heart and do the things that I like. I'm trying to peel this onion of conditioning that they did to myself and my body. It's like, just because you are intelligent doesn't mean that you have to become a scientist, right? But yeah, society make you think about the money or this and that, or people don't support you, so you see the money and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I can do this. And it's like, yeah, but can you, or do you want to? Like, there is a difference. And in general, our lifestyles, many people really think, no, this is me. I've done tons of coaching experience with women. And like, we would have this coaching session and they would tell me, one lady, that like, oh my god, I gave it like, we basically almost cried together in that coaching session. But she was like, she's an artist, and she speaks a lot against the patriarchy, and she achieved a lot in her life. She basically was an artist, and she was singing song against the patriarchals and the men, but then she was physically ill. And the more I kept digging, I was like, but are you happy? But this and that. And she kept saying, yeah, I'm happy, I have everything I want. And in reality, in the end of the session, she broke down, and she realized we brought the shadow up. And what happened is that her divine masculine energy was wounded, and so she embodied, and she was angry at the masculine. So her masculine and feminine were imbalanced. Her masculine energy was very deeply wounded, and she was angry, and everything she did in her life, it was based of this anger. And when she realized, she had to heal the masculine side and come to peace with the masculine, and start to creating art not from anger, repressed anger. She was creating art from repressed anger. It's still creativity, isn't it? It's still her light, but it's not really. So, how many things, you think you are doing it? You are doing it because you are wounded. And yet, in the outside, it looks like your strength. It looks like, oh, I'm an artist, I've been making song against the patriarchal forever, like this is me. No, that is your wound. Isn't it incredible? Are you free of anger? I still work on my Ruth chakra, because I received a lot of anger from both, from divine feminine and masculine. So, but I'm basically almost healed. But yeah, I had to, and I'm still finding way to release my anger and to switch from creating from wounds or creating from the balance. Thank you, beautiful. Who dominates in a pay? What? Well, even when I became a dominatrix, I mean, that is another fucking story. Like, I'm writing a book about it, so you can get my book when I finish. I think you would find it really interesting. But yeah, so how much of this shit are we carrying and we're not aware, and even in our lifestyle? Like, I've got people that cringe when you say, and you can see that the opposite troubles. Like, some people, if you tell them like not to have a plan, there are people that are obsessed with plans and logic and structure and predictable things, and they have an issue. And then you have people that doesn't deal well with planning. They are the opposite. They're always spontaneous, always free spirit, free. And you find out that both those people have a wound in the opposite side. It's so fascinating, the shit that you can find out. Anyway, if you want a session, check my link in the bio. Thank you. So, Lona Tatu, yeah, this is what happens. We overcarry burdens and shit that are not really ours. Find yourself the minimum, you know, pay for a fucking room or something, like get the minimum and start to listen instead of working, proving and doing a lot of shit and you don't even know why you're doing it. I mean, do them, it's always experience. Thanks to this, I figured out myself, but it was a battle. And then when you get content with the minimum, you have more time to really connect with what you want to do, what you want to feel, and what is in alignment with your soul. Because again, I was doing all sort of, I can do it all, you know, because I'm a clever, I'm a little genius. I can do everything. Literally, I can open business, I can sing, I can act, I can produce videos, producer, I can, hello Rosa, I can shapeshift, I can become whatever the fuck you want me to. Nothing can, like I can domination, I can whatever. But the truth is, what is good for your heart? What makes you whole? What makes you harmonious? Because if you have to do a lot of shit and then become scattered and anxious and like, then what is the point? And I see the people that function in their divine masculine energy, the universe will block them. Like literally the universe will block them. They constantly chase. They don't realize that they are still functioning through conditioning. They're still functioning to achieve a reward. When the reward is inside of you, my friend, it's nowhere else. They get tired, they perform like clowns, like little dogs. Spirit is not that. Hello, Phil. And this is the balancing of the masculine energies and the female energy. The masculine always want to do, achieve. And guess what? You die. You die. Your soul die, your physical vessel die. And when you move into your feminine, things get given to you. Literally, things get handed to you like that. So, don't we want to learn how to move into our feminine? Do you think it's worth it to fucking know how to move into your feminine energy? Because we have everything inside. We have the masculine and the feminine. And if you're angry, or one of the two is wounded, or one of the two is unhealed, you are subconsciously getting possessed by something. And you think it's you, and it's not you. It's an addiction that you have to a state of being, to being at the edge, to be And then if you don't get it, if you don't really understand, and if you want, like, the universe will do it. That's why it's no coincidence that the people that stepped a lot into their divine masculine are often blocked. Like, it's like you always feel like you are going against the current. You always feel like something is blocking you, stuff in the road, issues. And that is not coincidence. It's not evil energy. I thought it was evil energy, conspiracy theory, blah blah blah. No, it was the universe. The universe was like doing anything possible to make you understand that, like, that is not the way. And the more wounded you are, the more you carry on going against everything and feeling like you're going against the current and everyone is against you and too many responsibilities and do this and do that, and you're fighting and it's and that is the sign. That is the sign that you're not in alignment, that you're not allowing things to get handed to you. The universe wants you to learn how to go with the current, not against. The universe wants you to learn that you are worthy already. It's not about sacrifice. If you keep sacrificing yourself, you are saying to the universe, yes, I am a fucking masochist. I'm a masochist. I like to sacrifice myself. I like to go against the current, so the universe will give you more current to go against. It will give you more physical illness, more blockages in the road. It will give you more and more and more and more trouble until you don't surrender and you understand that everything is actually coming from what makes you feel good. It's the way. And it doesn't have to have you cannot have the expectation that you want, though. Like, you cannot create expectation. The only expectation you will have is to enjoy the moment in what you're doing. And if you feel in the back of if you feel a burden in here, like you are carrying some weight, that is because these two energies are not in alignment, basically. And some of us have to go the hard way to learn something. Some of us have to really lose health, physical health, mental health. Oh, we did them already, Rosa. But if you want a card, I can pick a card for you. Thank you for all the donation and the support anyway. Remember that what you give, you receive. You want a card for you, Rosa? Okay. Well, if you want to send me, that little emoji that kiss my cheek every time, that is my favorite. Okay, I'm not gonna pull a card for like every single individual. I've been pulling cards for the collective until now, and the messages has been really profound, and they made everyone reflecting on shit. Oh, this girl, I'm telling you, like, it's this one again. This is the full moon tonight, and this card is only about unleash the wild within. Stop behaving so composed and stop behaving according to people expectation or shit, and just unleash the wild within. This is the card of the night. People are and it's full moon, you see? It's full moon. The spiritual awakening is hard. Oh, I can pick all the card you want, but I think the same one will come out. I'm almost sure, because they always come out. Like when the message is one, it's like that is the message. Woof! You see, they even get pissed off. Like, let's see. Oh, you see. Okay, we have shed all skin, which is the thing that we were talking about anyway. So removing the skin of the fake identity that we have, that is created in conditioned or is created from wounds, conditioning and programming. So shedding old skin and finding out who you really are or what you really like, and not because somebody induced you to like it, not because society induced you to like it, or family or ancestor or limiting belief, but because you are finding out who you actually are. I sent 30 to you people. Is that a private reading? No, it's not. It's not. You guys just take initiative like that, alright? Send me a message on my Instagram and I will send you a reading, okay? Peace City, Miami. $30 what do I get? You funny people. I can send you a reading on video on Instagram, okay? So ask me the friendship in Instagram, make sure that I know it's you in some way, and I will send you one, okay? People just like taking initiative like that, right? Now, I know why I was howling today. Yes, howl at the moon. If no one of you howl at the moon, you should really do it. You should really do it. You should go out right now, just look at the moon and fucking howl the shit out today. I do it all the time. It's so liberating. You don't even have idea. Oh, you want a card right now? Okay. This just a card for Peace City, Miami, because you have some strong character over there. Alright, let me connect with your energy then. 30. I love you. Marisa, you've been saying that you want a session with me since I have memory. And book it. Like so. A card for Peace Miami. Can you tell me your name? Peace City Miami. Can you send me your name? Just because I can connect. Oh, Rodrigo. A card for Rodrigo, please. This is actually interesting. So you have Spirit Fox, you are not trusting your talents in changing time. So Rodrigo, you have some talents that you are not really recognizing, and they are needed because there are changing times ahead. So I don't know if it's already happening in your life that you are having changing times. They're coming. So you need to trust your talents. You need to figure out your talents. Because there are apparently changing times that are coming. And then you have unlock the magic within. So again, it's about alchemy. There are some magical talents or some passion of yours, some inclination of yours, some natural inclination of yours that you are not really grasping right now. And they're natural, like they're just natural gifts that perhaps is connected with your childhood or something that you're not considering that much. And that is needed. You need to unlock this magic. You need to unlock those talents. There are changing time coming. And then you have stargazer. Set your sight higher. So yeah, you are not looking, like you are looking too much in this 3D robotic material shit. You need to gaze higher. You need to remove yourself 1 second from the matrix. Gaze higher. Like higher meant if you have to see something that is not done before. Yeah. Rodrigo, hello. Earth is calling Rodrigo. Is that resonating, Rodrigo? Is that okay? So yeah, people book a schedule, book a session, and I promise you I'm worth it. Good, me happy, thanks. Okay, cool. Cool. Did you understand the messages though? Or are you just happy? Anyway, there is something of your natural inclination that needs attention. The session is 90 minutes long. You are going to drain me dry. I will check if you made that donation, because I did it out of trust. But yeah, let's see another card for the collective. What do they need to hear, Spirit? What? Right, so okay, the same message. Like today we're not gonna escape from this message, I'm telling you, no matter how many times I'm gonna pick those cards. Release the old and reset. What is the old? What are the shit that you've been doing for too long, people? Think about it. What is the shit that you've just been doing for too long in a repeated way? Like the cards are just not tired of saying this over and over and over. Shedding old skin. Elder, moving beyond limiting belief. And now this one come up, like fucking release the old and reset. Autumn. Autunno cadono le foglie lente lente lente. In autumn the dry leaves fall down really really slow, is the translation of Italian song. but it speaks about autumn, like in autumn, the old leaves, you know, like the stuff that is too old. So think about like how long is the life of a leaf. It's green before, then it lose the oxygen, then it become dry, and then after it's dry, it fucking fall down, and it fall down super, super, super slow. Because, yeah, like, you know, recognizing the shit you've been doing it for too long. And it's so old that you had all the time to witness it. Literally. You had like fucking a whole season to see it becoming from green to yellow, and then orange, and then brown, and then it decided to fucking fall down because you don't need it no more. It's dead. Dead shit. Rodrigo, if you're taking the piece, like I will find out if you're taking the piece, right? Oh no, you're not taking the piece. Okay, thank you. Let's find another card for Rodrigo then. Rodrigo, ¿tú hablas español? Porque yo hablo español. Rodrigo. What is your surname? Oh, not for you? Okay. Tell me to who then. Oh, para mí! Tú... Oh my god, my Spanish is just so bad. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué hace esto? I speak only 3 languages, and but Spanish is one of those when I refresh it. Okay, una carta para mí. Oh. Of course. I am the peacekeeper. I am the fucking... I'm here for you guys. Like, I'm at service right now. I'm the peacekeeper. And look the funny thing. The 2 cards that fall down is the peacekeeper and the oracle, which I'm both. I'm the oracle and the peacekeeper. Well, I'm not really sure I'm the peacekeeper, but anyway. How are you feeling anyway, people? Shall we do a little breathing exercise? Oh, yes, you gonna stop, surrender, not pushing, not hard working, not chasing, nothing of that sort. Can you draw a card, Mom? I feel like I need a message today. Exactly, candles. Do you want to send me a rose at least? That be me. Yeah, Chris. I'm glad you are finding myself helpful. One part of my life mission is literally like being a service, but I fight this for so long. Like, I try to do everything else possible in the planet instead of being a service, and the universe just killed me. He killed my health, my finances, everything. Until it was literally like bending my head and be like, you have to be a service. And I had to learn. But each one of us have a different path, you see? Okay. let's pick other two cards, the last two, and then I go to bed, because Cinderella got to bed before midnight, okay? Ah, people. Oh, that is nice. What's that? Thank you. So we have Father Sky, trust the unknown, and this is a big issue of many of us. So the masculine energy is all logical, planning, predictable, control, okay? Control. How many times I told you people we need to release control? Because moving in your feminine energy, it means giving up control, giving up the logical, giving up the known, giving up the plans, giving up the structure, giving up what you know, the predictable, the structures, So when you trust the unknown, you move into your female energy, because the female energy doesn't need to control nothing. She doesn't want to control anything. She just wants to attract the right things. She doesn't want to control people, your own thought, circumstances, outcome of situation. She just wants to attract what is for her. What is for her, no matter if you are a man or a woman. It's not about sex, it's about the energy. So if you learn to trust the unknown and swim into the unknown, swim into territory that you don't know, having months without plans, without structure, spontaneous, childlike, it's chaos. If you are used to working with logic, it's all about the opposite. So move in the opposite of what you normally do. And so most of us work with control, plan, we emails, you call client. I mean, this is how I used to be anyway. It was a constant wanting to control the outcome, situation, the money. And the more you stay in the unknown, in the spontaneities, in no plans, in waking up and just go with what you are feeling. What do you feel today? You deprogram a lot of shit. When I moved totally into the unknown, for the first month, I literally probably cried every morning. And I couldn't understand why, and in reality it was my inner child, because my inner child has been forced into routine and structure and plan and be productive and provide and proof and go out and hound and all this shit, that when I removed all the pressure out of it, my inner child cried for mornings, many mornings every month. I had to take myself to the beach every morning, go for a walk and a fucking ice cream just to soothe my inner child. Because my inner child got stuck in prison basically for all my life. And so trusting the unknown, it unleashed a lot of trauma, a lot of emotion that was buried into automatism of this shit. And then you have Protection Guardian, drop your shield, which is actually weird. Is any one of you? Why? I don't know for who is this card, but one sec, let me see. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, K, L, M, N, P, Q, P. Right. Okay, drop the shield of shame. People, who have shame? Shame is fake. You don't need it. There is no shame for nothing. Drop any shield of shame, resistance, and fear. They are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gift that you have. You were born to shine. People, don't get angry, okay? Don't get angry, okay? I just thought that this was basic. Now, it came out like that. Probably it's not basic. This guardian, she is a fierce, protective yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power. She will help you drop your fear-based shield and moving into a loving and protective force field that will keep you safe by allowing your gift to show and shine. People, what shame of what? Shame of what? Shame of what? Of what? Please, somebody tell me what. She's here to guard you from lower energy. She's completely relaxed, serene, confident, harmonious. She trusts, she loves, and she is. That's it. Shame of embarrassment for what? No, girl. There is no shame. We do our best. And that's it. You can literally move in the best version of yourself every morning when you wake up. All of you. All of you. Do I have to come and slap all of you? People, it's a lot of work. You need to pay me. I cannot slap every one of you right now, but stop it. Just stop it. That, for real. I'm a dominatrix. They pay me to slap you, right? So if you want me to slap you, you will have to pay me. Listen, there is no shame of nothing. There is no shame of nothing. It's just you. If I tell you the shame that I had to drop, you would laugh probably. Like, this is just me. And no matter people try to make me feel ashamed of things, this is the package. Take it or leave it. I'm proud of myself. I always did my best. And that is it. We do the things according to how much knowledge we have. Sometimes we knew nothing better, and so we did crazy shit because we didn't know nothing better. Shame of what? Who is born already enlightened? Nobody. In Italy we say you're not born a teacher. You become a teacher. You're not born already all-knowing. And everyone does different shit, according to different times. No shame of nothing. Like, that's why I think when my little ebook will be fine, you will be finished, you will love to read it, because reading my life can boost up your life, I think, because for real. They try to make me feel ashamed for so many things. Let our procreator dominate us both. Right. Sometimes it's our inner voice that does it all, really. It's not even real. It's not even people out there. Sometimes it's just your own mind making you feel ashamed or guilty for shit. You think it's the outside, sometimes it's your own projection. You know. It's literally your own projection. Like, so many times I thought, oh, I cannot be a spiritual person because I've done teasing video or sexy teasing things, and it's like, well, maybe somebody think that, and maybe it happened and people told me that, but mostly it's just I was afraid of something in my mind. I was ashamed of something in my mind, just because society, just because the Christian churches and the priestess and priest and my family, and what the fuck. And I am a healer, people, no matter like teasing content or no. I'm a healer. And it's funny, it's the same, like, oh, we're not good parents. It's like, well, it happens that sometimes you're not a good parent. Like, it fucking happens. Like, we're not born perfect, but when you have a good heart and you have a good intention and you always wanted the best for people and things and situation, you always look for the highest good, then it's okay to be human. It's okay to make mistakes. Like, it's okay for children to forgive you either. My parents have done some crazy shit. I still love them. I still forgive them. I still, like, I don't want them to hold shame. I would give my heart. I would sacrifice my heart for them not to feel shame. Like, we all did our best according to our knowledge, and every one of us have a different path and different realization that we have to come into. And it's not an easy path, it's not. But it's beautiful, it's rewarding, it's empowering, it's like, most people doesn't want to learn. Most people doesn't want to face their demons. Most people, they don't want to see their ugly side. Instead, I fuck with my ugly side. I am both. I can be both. Rosa, I love you. Okay, butterflies, I'm gonna leave you. Thank you for the support. You know I love you. And good night. Howl at the moon before you sleep. And see you in a session if you want one. Mwah. Good night, butterflies. Bye bye.